Welcome to the Next Level Mamas podcast. I'm here to help encourage and empower you to create a life you love as you head toward your own next level. Let's go. Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to always be prepared with your very own battle basket. Now I created this and it's very cute and very pink because let's face it, there are times in life when there is no one there to cheer you on. You are trying to go towards your goals and you're coming up against your greatest enemy, which is, of course, yourself. We all know it's that voice inside our head, the all too familiar voice that never stops talking. I want you to know also, though, that nothing has gone wrong. Our brains are designed to just keep us safe. Our human body is even created with a goal of homeostasis, which means just to keep everything the same. This is with your temperature. It's trying to keep us at 98.6. It's trying to keep our blood sugar level all the time where it's not too high and not too low. It's also trying to keep all of our emotions stable, which is a full-time job. When we're trying to achieve a goal, something brand new, our brains will try their best to stop us. If we don't know this, then we cannot be prepared for this battle. For the record, there was a time, and there still is a time for my brain, my intuition to try to keep me safe. When we lived around lions or other predators, we need to notice if the bushes are rattling a little bit and there might be something to jump out and get us. Or if we're walking down a dark alley, we need to notice if someone might be following us. We want to be on alert. That part is good. However, most of us are not around lions and we don't walk down dark alleys on the regular. We drive around with our cars. Our doors have locks. We have alarms on our homes. We're really pretty safe. Our problem in 2023 is that our brain still thinks that somehow doing anything new could be dangerous. If you decide that you want to wake up extra early in the morning, and I know we've all done this before, your brain, when that alarm goes off, will really start to talk. It'll say, oh, you probably need a little more sleep. You don't really need to get up earlier. There's nothing wrong with sleeping in. Or maybe for you, it might say, you don't have to go to the gym today. You went yesterday and you can always go tomorrow. You should rest a little. You don't want to be so sore that you can't go again for a whole week. Like, that's a good one. You shouldn't get up, give that speech in front of people. Like, they'll think you're stupid and then you'll be embarrassed. And you would like to avoid that at all costs. You really don't have time to be doing all that crazy stuff anyhow. Too many extra things. Then there's a part of your brain it's just slightly mean at times. It makes you doubt everything that you are doing. If you step on the scale and you have an extra pound on there, it'll have just a little bit of trash talk. You eat an extra cookie, there's just a little more chatter going on inside your head. Often it will tell you just one cookie won't hurt. You've been working hard and you've been walking almost every day. But then as soon as you eat that cookie, it turns on you in a snap and it says, you'll never have enough discipline. You can't even turn away from a little cookie. That's just rude. This is how you know you need a battle basket. Now, for a battle basket, you need the 5 Ps. And the first one we're going to pull out is actually our pom-poms. You need the reminder to cheer yourself on. This is an inside job. You are not going to have your own pep squad there to tell you, come on, let's take the ball down the court. It will not be there. You have to do that for yourself. Pull out the pom-poms and stand in front of your mirror and make yourself laugh as you're just like, hey, you didn't eat the cookie. That is so great. Because I don't know about you, but I don't have anyone around me saying, hey, good job on skipping the extra cookie. That's so good. No, I have to do that for myself. Yay, I stayed on my plan. Or it may be like, hey, take the ball down the court. Like, get up and just put your shoes on and walk out the door and get some sunshine. It's beautiful outside. That's the kind of cheerleader that we need. And I do happen, and if you were a cheerleader, you remember this cheer from high school. And this is what we're building is a defense. It's DEFENSE. Defense stands for victory. We got to have a defense. And that is what is in our battle basket. Is everything that you need to defend yourself on the regular. When that voice of doubt comes in, you pull out your pom-poms and you cheer yourself on. Now, the second P that I came up with is it's a pink, or it could be purple or plaid if you are a gentleman, pink journal, and maybe even a pink or purple pen, because you need to get out your journal and really take notes of what your brain is saying. And then you're going to question it every which way to Sunday. When you write it out, you can write it out just like it comes across in your head, and then you'll analyze it. One thing you might write out is, I am never going to get this done. That's just a sentence, an optional thought that your brain has come up with. I'm never going to get this done. And then you want to come back with like, never is a mighty strong word. It may take me longer, but I know I can keep showing up and get it done. When you write out, maybe someone told you, or maybe you saw someone else's Facebook feed and you're like, wow, they're a great mom. And then you have the thought in your head, I'm a terrible mom. Or you yell at your kids and you have that self-judgment of, I am just a terrible mom. That is an optional thought too, believe it or not. So you can get out your journal with your pretty pink or purple pen and you write out, I am a horrible mom. Just a sentence. And then you start to question it. Who says you're a horrible mom? Has anyone actually said that besides the kids? And we all know they don't count. Then you can write down what actually makes a good mom. More importantly, what makes you a good mom. Start listing that. Remember who appointed you as the mother of your children. That makes you officially voted most likely to succeed as the mother of those children. What makes a good mom? Someone who loves their kids. Someone who is there when the kids need her. Someone who is always an encourager when they're down or when they're troubled. Someone who will lovingly correct them when they need guidance in life. Is that you? It's me for sure. Then I can write down, I am a good mom, actually. Your goal is to find the optional thoughts. Point out the untruths that your brain is coming up with, and then gain a better perspective on the whole situation. Now, the third P I came up with, it's positive statements that you are believing. Now, I have a sheet of them that I'm attempting to believe. Some of them, some people might call them like positive affirmations, no matter what you want to call them. If you're trying to reach a goal, write it out in the form of a statement. If you're trying to wake up to your alarm the first time it goes off, write out, I get up to my first alarm and I am always rested. If that's too much for your brain to believe, because if you say something and your brain's like, no, actually you're not, you are not that. Okay, I'm not that yet, but that's what I want to be. You might need to write something along the lines of, I am becoming the type of person who wakes up to their first alarm and is fully rested. Your brain will actually hold on to that one because it's like, I am becoming that. That's what I'm working on becoming. It's true. It gets the ding, 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 the truth bell instead of the buzzer when you say something your brain won't believe. Eventually, when you say that every day, you're going to transition into believing it and being able to say, I am that. And then eventually you will just embody what you actually wanted to do in the first place. It's a transition. Type out at least 15 power statements and then print them. I have mine decorated with great stickers and then laminate it because blood, sweat, and tears come out in a battle, and you're going to need to continue to wipe it clean. I have my number one is I am always enough and I always have enough. because that's one thing that our brain is always telling us is that we don't have enough time. We don't have enough money. We don't know enough to do that. All the not enough things. Therefore, when I say that to myself every day, when my brain pulls off some version of I'm not enough, then my brain will flag that red flag as that's not true, because I'm believing the opposite of that I am enough and I always have enough. You're going to type them out, laminate them so you can wipe off the blood, sweat, and tears. You're going to read it out loud at least once a day. Now, the fourth P that I came up with is my list of past successes. Your past success list. You have to list out all the successes that you can think of. And you could create a book after a while. I just typed out a few to get me started. You need to be able to whip out this list when your brain tells you like, this is just too hard, you'll never get it done. Then you whip out all the times when you thought it was way too hard and you never thought you would get it done. And then you did. It goes on your past success list. I have so many on mine. Graduated college, yes. I obtained my life coaching certification and I love to help people. Yes. I am running under an 8-minute mile. Yes, that is something that I never thought I could do. And now I can do it. I've lost all my weight and I've kept it off for 5 years. I never thought I could do that. It's on my list of successes. My latest one launched my adult children out of my house, each more than once. Yay, get out the pom-poms and celebrate. It's a past success and I'm going to have more of them. Every time my brain says, you're not going to be able to do that, that's too hard, then I can get out this list of all the other things that I thought I would never be able to do. And I did them. Therefore, pom-pom time again. Now, the last thing you are really going to use that journal for is you're going to have a list. You've got to have a list of powerful questions to ask yourself, because there are going to be times when you're down and you're in that battle and your self-doubt is through the roof. And you got to have some questions. How can I set myself up for success in this? What can I do? How can I just make this a little bit easier for myself? What am I doing right? Now, these are powerful. These are empowering questions, because your brain's number one job is to hear a question and then go out and find evidence to prove that true. If you ask a disempowering question like, why can I not get anything right? Then your brain is going to go out like a dog fetching a bone, bringing it back to you, tell you all the reasons that you can't get it right, all the times of failure in the past. That is going to disempower you. We want empowering ones. So more along the lines of, what am I doing right? What is going right now? What can I do better today than I did yesterday? How will this all work out for me in the end? Will this matter in 3 weeks or 3 months or 3 years? If I didn't spend all my time thinking this is so hard and impossible, then what would I be doing then? What would I be doing? Another one to ask is like, what's really going on? How much of this is true and how much of this is just extra drama that my brain is coming up with? Because in the battle, there's a lot of drama. And if we can sift our way through the drama and get to the truth, we can be on our way to winning the battle. Ask those powerful questions. And the next time you feel like you're losing the battle, you're going to get out your battle basket with your 5 Ps. You're going to have your pom-poms. You're going to have your pink journal, the pink journal with your pens. You're going to have your positive statements. You're going to have your past success list. And then you're going to have your powerful questions to ask when you don't know what to journal about. Ask those powerful questions and then go to answering them in your pink journal with your purple pen. Use your battle basket, because if you're not in a battle, you probably just came out of a battle, or you're getting ready to go into your next battle. And we don't always have an army with us. We don't have a pep squad. We got to bring it from inside of us. It's an inside job to cheer ourselves on and know that you can do anything. And if you want some help, I can help you create your own battle basket with your list of questions, your list of power statements that you're going to need to get you through to win the next battle and the one after that and the one after that. All right, I will see you guys later. Thank you for listening to this episode of Next Level Mamas, where we are out to win the level we are in and move into our own next level. For more information on coaching with me, please visit nextlevelmamas.com/create your life. See you next week.